Alright, this is the video that I've been planning to make for a few months now. Raybees makes a triumphant return back to making videos and gets diamond and starts the climb to master it. But for the reasons I'm going to cover here, it took me a lot longer than I initially anticipated. I came back to the game around May of this year, about like a 5-month break, and I was obviously pretty rusty with the game. I managed to do fine in my professionals, and despite my rust, I finished Emerald 1 with 50 LP. So I was thinking exactly what you guys are thinking right now. Just 2 or 3 net wins from here and I'm back in diamond and I can begin my master climb, right? Right? Instead, what was supposed to be finished in a week took me 5 months and 122 games to accomplish. So, in this long-awaited Raybees Returns to Diamond video, we'll cover why the fuck it took me so long and how you can learn from my head-ass mistakes to speed up your journey and not ruin your climb making the same mistakes I did. If you guys are new here, my name is Raybees and I'm a solo queue therapist. If you need help with your mental and or psychological tips to achieve that rank that you always wanted, check out my other videos and join my Discord, both of which are linked below. The first reason why it took me so long was because I went back on my own advice of champion mastery. This is how you guys know I'm not bullshitting all with my advice, because even I get fucked over when I don't follow it properly. Around late May of this year, Tryndamere was not doing so hot. It felt like shit to play the champion, and instead of trying to figure out how to carry with him, I decided to take the bitch way out and play champions that had high win rate at the time. Now, there are 2 problems with this mindset. One is that I'm just coming off a 4-month break. So would it make sense to A, play my main and shake off the rust, or B, play completely different champions that I had no idea how to play and still have to shake off that rust? I think the answer is obvious. And the second problem is that it led me to win rate chasing. I tried playing Vex and Kale because they were doing good at the time, but I could not make them work in my own games for the life of me. They were just boring and I didn't even know how to abuse them properly. Instead of trying to learn completely new playstyles that made me miserable and ending up wasting months, I should have just played Tryndamere and let my 400 games worth of champion mastery just take over. This is your sign to not chase shiny object syndrome and just stick to the shit that you've always been playing. Pick a champion, learn its playstyle, get the rank. I'll loop back to this towards the end of the video, but for now let's just keep going with the second tip. The second reason why it took me so long to get diamond was because my mental was completely fucked. Again, I approached ranked with such blasé and nonchalance after my provisionals, and this led me to not caring as much as I should have about my performance. I thought I could easily get diamond even after the break, and that kind of toxic expectation led me to lash out on my teammates, who, in my diseased mind, were the ones that were holding me back and not my own gameplay. I thought it was okay to abuse my teammates about random mistakes they would make, and not realizing the bullshit I was actually typing was actively making them play worse, and as a result, reducing my chances of winning the game. Aside from the generic tip of don't be a cocky asshole, here's a couple of lessons you guys can start implementing right away. The first one is to mute all. There should be absolutely no reason why you can see or hear what teammates chat or ping. Nothing of use is ever being said in below master lobbies, and I refuse to listen to the cope of pings being helpful. The second thing you can do is to start your own OVO sheet. Having the OVO sheet was a huge part of my recent success in getting back to diamond because it helped me focus in on my own performance rather than bitching and moaning about my teammates. I've actually made some major upgrades to it recently to make it more detailed, but the one I shared in my YouTube video should be more than fine for you to just get started right away. And finally, remember the 0-2 mindset. I'll have a dedicated video on this soon, but for the uninitiated, the 0-2 mindset is repeating the mantra that all of your teammates will be 0 and 2 by the first 10 minutes. This is especially useful when you're in queue or in champ select. It'll help you stop raging at your teammates' bad performances and put you in the mindset necessary to carry these games. The final reason why it took me so long is because I didn't ask for help soon enough. This can be from anyone's, like friends who you think are good or from actual high elo coaches. Now, full disclosure, I have a coaching program myself, and no, I'm not trying to get you to buy it. Buy whoever's coaching you want, just make sure you're not getting ripped off for your money. As a rule of thumb, a monthly subscription shouldn't go past like $25 to $30 if it includes at least 1 VOD review in the package. Mine is $10 a week with 1 VOD review and no auto renewal. When I was hard stuck these past few months, I consulted some of my higher elo friends to watch some of my VODs and help me out, and the improvement was instantly there. Watching videos like this is very good, but the video creator is always trying to hit a general audience. Having personalized tips for your journey specifically is invaluable because it cuts through the stuff meant for everyone and gets to your problems. For example, it was one of my higher elo friends that pointed out how my toxic typing was causing my teammates to play worse in real time. She actually saw them sort of give up to their gameplay and advised me to shut the fuck up and not rage at them even when I was tilted. Another friend who also plays Trynd mid saw that I was overgrouping for fights and not split pushing enough. Since he pointed that out, I had a yeah no shit moment and started splitting more. Coaching is really good for this aspect. Most times, people don't even need to be taught how to do things properly, they just need to be reminded. And obviously you don't have to pay for this shit either. You just find a friend who you think is good and ask them to review your games for you. Results are obviously going to vary, but it's always good to have a second pair of eyes to gain a new perspective, and it's something I always recommend, whether from your friends or from paid coaching. For those of you guys who have stuck around until the end of the video, I'm going to loop back to the first point and give you the most important thing I've learned throughout this whole 5-month journey back to Diamond. The fourth and final mistake I made throughout this whole process is that I forgot skill comes before rank. And it's such common sense that I'm so fucking pissed off that I pissed away months not even realizing this. I was so caught up in getting the rank diamond, since I placed so close to it, that I forgot the most basic #1 rule of climbing that everyone else in the league community also forgets from time to time. It wasn't until like 2 weeks ago where I was ahead versus a Zerath and soloed through a game by fucking up the split push that I realized something truly valuable. I wasn't good enough for diamond just yet. That one learning from that one game changed the whole dynamic of my climb and put into perspective how much I had regressed in my time off. I wasn't being held back by my shit teammates or from Riot's matchmaking. That Zerath game proved that I belonged exactly at my rank. And then with the valid proof that I wasn't good as I thought I was, I properly locked in and went 7-3, getting diamond exactly 10 games after that Zerath game. This is the shit I've been saying since the start of my channel. How ironic is it that even I had to learn this again? If you focus on getting better at one playstyle, the rank will follow. Whether it's scaling and teamfighting with Jinx, roaming around the map as a bard, or hiding in bushes like a bitch with Kha'Zix, developing the skill set to play one style at a very high level is all you need to succeed in this video game. Don't worry about your rank, don't worry about LP or win rate, don't worry about having the perfect champion pool and waste months playing quote-unquote strong champions like my dumbass. Pick a style, educate yourself tirelessly until you're good at it, and I promise you that shit can easily get you to diamond. Any champion, any role, any playstyle. I can't stress this enough, guys. It's probably the most important fucking thing I can teach you on this channel. You can get diamond by playing anything. Just figure out how it wants to play, how it looks when it wins, and replicate it over and over again until you get your rank. It really is that simple. And obviously results may vary. Some champions may reach their ceiling at master, while others can take you all the way to high challenger. But getting diamond, pretty much any bullshit you cook up is going to get you there. All you have to do is have a good procedure, a decent mindset, and the patience to pursue mastery, despite how coin flippy League of Legends can feel at times. Focus on getting good first, and then achieving the rank will be damn near inevitable. Well, that's it from me in this video, guys. This was supposed to be my flagship video signaling my return back to the channel, but obviously it took me way too long to get there. If you guys stuck around and learned yourself the secret trip, drop your boy a like and do the rest of the YouTube stuff. If you guys are interested in Raybees League of Legends therapy program, you can hit up my Discord and I'll walk you through it. Like I said on this video, it's only $10 a month. On the left is my big 3 playlist. Half the bullshit I spent 5 months relearning can be found there, so feel free to check it out if you want a refresher on the important basics to focus on. On the right is the video that I find myself coming back to more than any other video on my channel. It illustrates the concept of developing your skill over rank and the importance of getting good at one specific style. I'll see you guys there. And now that I'm back in Diamond, I can finally say my outro again. Remember, boys and girls, anyone can get Diamond.